Hi students, welcome to Alpha's e-learning program, mathematics class, trigonometry. And in trigonometry we have started multiple and submultiple angles, and we have done some formulae also, and these are the formulae actually we apply many times in our problems. One is sin 2a, 2 sin a cos a. Therefore, instead of writing, sometimes we do not have 2 in the problems, then we do multiply, divide by 2 etc. Instead of that, better directly write this one as half sin 2a equal to 2 sin a cos a. And next value, this is cos 2a, cos square a minus sin square a, and these two formulae. And next students, many times actually these two formulae are essential, and you know the old formula, that is only cos square a if you take, then it will be 1 minus sin square a when you do not want any change in the angle A. And suppose you want to change the angle A as 2a, then we make use of this formula. So 2 cos square a equal to 1 plus cos 2a, and in the same way 2 sin square a is 1 minus cos 2a, and these two formulae we deduced from cos 2a equal to this and this, okay. And next one, tan square a, if you divide this by this, then you obtain this one. Again, in many problems we use this concept, that is tan square a by 2, and this tan square a by 2 is nothing but 1 minus cos a by 1 plus cos a, and which is very important because many times we require this formula, okay. And these are essential formulae. Along with sin 2a is, it is 2 tan a by 1 plus tan square a, and cos 2a is 1 minus tan square a by 1 plus tan square a, like that. Along with those, these are also here, but these formulae we use many times in our problems. And next, yesterday actually we have done the formulae of sin 18 degrees, cos 18 degrees, and next one is sin 36 degrees, cos 36 degrees. So once you are aware of these formulae, then definitely you can write their complementary values also. That means sin 18 degrees is same as cos 72 degrees, cos 18 is sin 72, and next sin 36 is same as cos 54. Similarly, cos 36 is same as sin 54 degrees, okay students. So yesterday we did one problem basing on these values. Now again another problem, it is given like this: cos 12 degrees, cos 24 degrees, cos 36, cos 48, 72 and 84. Understand students? Now among all these, what are your actually known values? According as yesterday's information, cos 36 is known value, which is root 5 plus 1 by 4. And next cos 72, this is also known value, which is nothing but how much here? Sin 18 degrees. So you can write it as root 5 minus 1 by 4. Then what about other values? Understand? What about other values here? 12 degrees is there, 24, 36, 48 etc. Then what should be our observation students here? First observation, again any complementary angles present or not. Now here only 2 we got here, that is 36 and 72. And next observation, if not, then we go for 60 plus 60 minus, or 120 plus 120 minus etc. Now here if I take 12 degrees is there, and this value if I write, this is 60 minus 12, and what about this value? 60 plus 12, okay. So this is 12 degrees, and now this value is 60 minus 12 degrees, and next this value is 60 plus 12 degrees, okay students. And next one is 24 is there, okay. Then if theta is 24 degrees, this is nothing but here 60 minus 24, and this one is 60 plus 24, and therefore I want to make use of the formula, that is cos theta into cos of 60 minus theta and into cos of 60 plus theta. Students, what about this formula? Earlier we have done this one. It's nothing but 1 by 4 cos 3 theta, where 60 can be even written as 120 degrees or 240 degrees or 300 degrees also. So this is the formula which we have already proved, okay. Now whenever you could not find in a product, suppose complementary angle, supplementary angle values, then even you can obtain these also. Now we got, so 2 such combinations. One is which one here? Cos 12 degrees, and the other one is cos of, it is 60 minus how much? 12 degrees, okay. And what is this value actually? 48, right. And next value, it is cos of 60 plus 12 degrees. So we got one set. So completely one set you got, and that is nothing but this cos 12, and next value it is cos 60 minus 12, and next other value is how much? 60 plus 12. Okay students, so for these three terms you got a combination. And next for the other pair, that means into is continuing here, it is cos of 24 degrees, and next value cos, this value I am writing 60 minus 24 degrees, and into cos of, this is 60 plus 24 degrees, okay. So now you got all the 6 terms here, whatever given in the problem, we converted in a standard result like this. Now you can make use of formula. What about here? Product of these terms here, your theta is nothing but what? 12 degrees. So this is your theta, therefore to the first 3 values, the formula is 1 by 4 times cos 3 into how much? It is 12 degrees, okay, basing on that formula. So in terms of theta, in this problem you are having 12 degrees, 60 minus 12, 60 plus 12, hence it is 1 by 4 cos 3 into 12. And in other value, other product you got 1 by 4 times, here your theta is nothing but 24 degrees, okay. So therefore here I am writing the value as cos of 3 into how much? 24 degrees, okay students. So in this way you got values. Now 1 by 4 into 1 by 4, the value is nothing but 1 by 16. Then what is this value? Cos 36, and into this is how much? Cos 72, okay. Now what is cos 36 actually? It is root 5 plus 1 divided by 4, using our formula already which we have deduced, and this is nothing but actually sin 18 degrees, complementary value, okay. And therefore it is nothing but root 5 minus 1 divided by 4. So finally what is the value here? The numerator is 5 minus 1, 4. So 1 4 get cancelled, so you will get how much here? 1 divided by 64. So this root 5 plus 1 into root 5 minus 1, we cancel with 1 4. Finally the leftover is 1 by 64. So students, so observe this problem. So here only known value seems to be 36 degrees and 72, rest we don't know. Then immediately you have to search for a known kind of formulae. So this is one of our standard results, so we want to make use of it, understand. And next one, coming to this problem students, 4 times cos 36 degrees plus cot 7.5 degrees, okay. So remember all of you, we did cot 7.5 earlier using a formula cot A plus tan A 2 cosecant 2A and cot A minus tan A 2 cot 2A. Using that formula earlier we observed about cot 7.5, okay. So this is the formula we have applied, cot A plus tan A equal to, it is 2 cosecant 2A, okay. And next value cot A minus tan A, this is nothing but how much? 2 cot 2A. So I think you have been observing some formulae we kept on repeating, okay. And now from these actually we want cot result. So to that purpose simply I am adding, then it is 2 times cot A equal to this side 2 times cosecant 2A plus 2 cot 2A, okay. Now already actually we have proved this result. If you are able to remember, better write the value directly. Now cot A equal to, it is cosecant 2A plus cot 2A. Now students, what is our requirement? Cot 7.5. Therefore substitute here A as 7.5 degrees. When A is 7.5, that is if you take this value 15 divided by 2 degrees, Then what about 2a value? 15 degrees. Hence cot 15 degrees you can get, that is 7.5 degrees. Cosecant how much here? 15. This is cosecant 15 degrees and plus cot, this is 15 degrees. Okay. Now cosecant 15 is nothing but 1 divided by sine 15. Cot 15 is nothing but, it is a known value, 2 plus root 3. So this value 2 plus root 3 and this value actually it is root 6 plus root 2. Okay. After you do this one, 2 root 2 divided by root 3 minus 1 into root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 plus 1, and then these two value cancel here. So you got root 6 plus root 2. So students, this is nothing but which value here? This is cot 7.5. That's why we used to say better remember formulae, otherwise you have to write all these steps again and again. Now let us substitute this cos 36 value, cot 7.5 value. So now students, if I take the LHS of this problem, that is 4 times cos 36 degrees and cot 7.5. What is cos 36? Just now we have observed it is root 5 plus 1 divided by 4. Okay. And next value cot 7.5, this is this entire value root 6 plus root 2 plus 2 plus root 3. Okay. So now you got these kind of values. Okay. Now 4 and 4 get cancelled. The beauty of this problem, 4 cos 36 plus cot 7.5, very nice values you can obtain. This is 1, okay, plus root 2 plus root 3 plus root 4 plus root 5 plus root 6. Very nice, no? Seems to be. So the answer is here 1 plus, okay, root 2 plus root 3 plus 2 can be written as root 4 and next plus root 5 plus root 6. So I like this number, very nice, right? Now in this way this is 4 times cos 36 plus cot 7.5 value we can write. Okay students. Now students, observe these problems. This is sin theta plus sin 2 theta by 1 plus cos theta and plus cos 2 theta. Okay. And now this problem again. Then cot theta, suppose it is given as 2 times tan 7.5 by 1 minus tan square 7.5. Then what about sin 3 theta value? And next one is this problem. Let us solve students these problems. Observe the first problem. This is given as here sin theta plus sin 2 theta divided by 1 plus cos theta plus cos 2 theta. Okay. And now observe how are options given. Options are, 2 options are in terms of half angle and 2 options are in terms of theta. Okay. That means completely you need to eliminate this 2 theta kind of terms. Understand? Sin 2 theta here, cos 2 theta here. Nowhere in our options you are finding here 2 theta value. So first one we have to do the simplification part as eliminate here this 2 theta kind of values. Then immediately what will come in our mind? Sin 2 theta formula. So what is sin 2 theta formula? 2 sin theta cos theta. And next value, denominator cos 2 theta formula. Here 1 is there and cos 2 theta is there. Okay. So along this one you can write 1 plus cos 2 theta formula. So what is 1 plus cos 2 theta formula? It is 2 cos square theta. Okay students, now in this problem what formula you are going to substitute? One is this one and the other one is this one. Okay, so let us start. Now the first one, that is numerator sin theta we are putting as it is, and this sin 2 theta we are using the first formula. It is in terms of theta, therefore I am writing as theta whole divided by denominator. What is the denominator? 1 plus cos 2 theta we have taken. So this is 1 plus cos 2 theta, and what is this 1 plus cos 2 theta? You are using this formula, that is 2 cos square theta, and what is the leftover value? It is cos theta. Okay, this is the leftover value. Understand? Now from these two terms in numerator, let's take sin theta common. Whenever you are doing simplification part, always after every step you have to check whether any terms can we take common or not. So now I am taking here numerator sin theta as common. Then what is the leftover in bracket? It is 1 plus 2 times cos theta. Understand? Again in denominator, which value you can take common? Cos theta common. Then here 2 cos theta plus 1. Understand students? This is the leftover. Okay. Now observe the both bracket terms. It is 1 plus 2 cos theta. This is 2 cos theta plus 1, which you can cancel. Understand? Thereby what is the leftover? Sin by cos means it is nothing but tan theta. So what is the answer here? It is nothing but tan theta. So just with the help of formulae only you can do, otherwise you cannot solve the problem. So the first step itself, observe students, you have started with the formula. That is why these kind of formulae are very important. Just every day if you write in this way, one day definitely you can solve. No, nothing to worry here. Now let us observe here second problem. What is the second problem, students? It is given in terms of 7.5 degrees. So students, just now we have done cot 7.5 problem. Okay. Now in this problem you observe clearly, it is cot theta is 2 7.5 degrees divided by this entire value. Now the question is, what is sin 3 theta? Okay. Now before you want to use tan 7.5 formula, better observe, is this related to any other known formula? Understand? Suppose if I put this value as theta and this value also same value, that is theta. Now it is of the form 2 tan theta divided by 1 minus tan square theta. What is that formula we deduced? It is nothing but tan 2 theta. So already cot, understand? So you can convert cot value in tan easily. So that we want to make use of, instead of using 7.5, therefore we are using here 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta. Hence what will happen here? Cot theta equal to, it is nothing but tan 2 theta, that is tan 2 into 7.5 degrees. Okay students. So the formula we have applied is nothing but, which formula we applied here? It is nothing but tan 2 theta equal to 2 tan theta divided by 1 minus tan square theta. So this formula we have applied. Now in terms of theta, in this problem you are having 7.5 degrees. So this theta you have 7.5 and therefore we wrote 2 into 7.5. Okay. Now so this is equal to tan 15 by 2 degrees. Okay. This is tan 15 by 2 and into already this 2 is there, so you can cancel. Got it? That means you got how much here? Cot theta equal to tan 15 degrees. Okay. But what is this side? You have cot. So if at all you want to cancel both the functions, then both must be same. Hence tan 15, the complementary value, you know it is 75 degrees. Hence students, what is theta value here? Theta is nothing but 75 degrees. Okay. Now what is the requirement in the problem? Sin 3 theta. As sin 3 theta is requirement, therefore we write sin 3 theta equal to sin 3 into 75 degrees. Okay. What is 75 into 3? Actually it is 225 degrees. Okay. If you multiply, it's nothing but 225, and 225 can be written as 180 plus 45. Okay. Because it is a known value, so you can write the answer completely. Now sin of 180 plus theta, what is the value here? It is minus sin theta. Hence finally students, you got here minus sin, what is the value? 45 degrees. So the answer is minus 1 divided by root 2. Okay. So how we did the problem? The formula we observed, So however you know 7.5, but it is completely with so many irrational values, hence we searched here a formula, that is 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta. Now using this formula, it is nothing but tan 2 theta. So 2 into here 7.5. Now 7.5 means 15 by 2 and this is 2, both values get cancelled, as these are completely related to angle, understand. You can't take this 2 value outside, okay. So these 2 values get cancelled and then the leftover is tan 15. So immediately no need of writing the value, even though you know 2 minus root 3, not necessary, because the required value is what, sin 3 theta, understand. So here requirement is what is exactly theta, but not cot theta tan 15 implies 2 minus root 3, not necessary to write here. So cot theta we got cot 75, as both are in cot, so you can cancel theta 75 and 3 into 75 we have substituted and thereby you got 225 degrees. This 225 directly you can write, if at all any ambiguity is there, better just express in this way. 180 degrees plus 45, which related to here third quadrant. In third quadrant sine value negative, so minus sine 45, hence the answer minus 1 by root 2. Okay students, now let us do here the third problem. What is the third problem given? It is given as tan alpha is root of a. Root a means it could be actually root of 9. Understand, root 9 means what is the value here? 3, a perfect square. And suppose if I write root of 1 by 4, then it could be again 1 by 2, okay. If it is root of 25 divided by suppose 9, then you could write it as 5 divided by 3. Understand students. So now here these are all actually rational numbers, and which are kind of rational numbers here, which are perfect squares, understand. Now in the question they said here tan alpha is root a, where a is positive rational. Positive means square root, a must be here positive. So positive rational which is not a perfect square, understand, it is not a perfect square, then which of the forms is always rational, that is sin 2 alpha rational or tan 2 alpha rational, cos 2 alpha or cot alpha, understand. Now observe, what about here, tan alpha is root a, moreover a is a rational number but it is not a perfect square, that means it is of like this root 3, or it can be root of 5, or it can be root 2, or it can be root 10, understand, not necessarily prime numbers, it may be composite number, but it is not a perfect square, understand. So that means a means it is like 3, 5, 2, 10 etc, but it is not of this model. Then now observe, cot alpha means what is the value? Exactly the reciprocal. Now reciprocal of this is 1 by root a. 1 by root a is again what? Irrational value. Even though if you do rationalization, you will get again irrational value. So here 1 by root a value is irrational and hence this is not our answer. And next values let us check one by one. That means sin 2 alpha is the answer, rational or irrational, and tan 2 alpha, like that cos 2 alpha. To this actually the given value is what students here, tan alpha is given. As tan alpha is given, therefore let us use formulae related to tan function, understand, because this is the information, hence I want to make use of here tan formulae, that is sin 2a cos 2a you have in tan also. Now what is sin 2 alpha? Sin 2 alpha, our formula is 2 tan alpha divided by 1 plus tan square alpha, okay. So now in this one we are substituting given value tan alpha is root a. So if I put here this is 2 root a divided by 1 plus root a whole square means a. Now you can observe 1 plus a, it is completely rational value, but what happened here, root a is here pakka irrational value. What is the reason? Because they said here a is rational which is not a perfect square. Hence what is the conclusion? sin 2 alpha is irrational value as long as a is here not a perfect square. Okay. And let us observe in the same way the next value tan 2 alpha. Now tan 2 alpha, sin 2 alpha, only difference is the denominator here plus, now here minus. Now this is 1 minus tan square alpha. Then what about this value 2 root a divided by 1 minus a. Understand? Now observe tan 2 alpha you got, again denominator is rational whereas numerator is irrational, hence tan 2 alpha cannot be a rational value. And next value students, cos 2 alpha is 1 minus tan square alpha divided by 1 plus tan square alpha. This is the formula. All you are using just to direct formulae. Now tan square alpha means 1 minus a here, this one is here 1 plus a. Now students, you observe a is a rational number and here also same, that means this entire thing is again a rational value. Therefore among the 4 options this is exactly the right option. So students, here this actually we have done all calculation, but once you know about formulae, just by seeing the problem itself you can immediately put your mark on cos 2 alpha because all these formulae will be in your mind. Okay. So nothing to worry, this is cos 2 alpha finally here our answer because all these are here irrational values. So students, observe now, these are the other problems. Sin 12a by sin 4a minus cos 12a divided by cos 4a. Options are given in this way, numericals, that means options are completely independent of angle A. Now here while doing these problems, one of the methods is you can use any substitution, and while doing substitution also you must take care of here denominator value should not be 0. So if I take a value 0, here no error, whereas here sin 0 and this one is 0, which is 0 by 0 indeterminate form. That is why you can't take a as 0. And if you take suppose a equal to 90 degrees, then what will happen? Here no error, whereas here 90 means 4 into pi by 2 etc. Like that, instead of wasting time by taking which value is suitable etc., let us approach here direct model, that also we here very easy. Okay. Now you have here sin 12a by sin 4a, so don't cancel 4a here 3 times. Okay. This cannot be done in functions, that means sin is a function. So don't cancel 4a here 2 times and here 4a, in that way it is complete error. So now what to do is, let us take here LCM. Now if I take LCM in this problem, it is sin 12a, okay, sin 12a and cos 4a minus how much, cos 12a sin 4a. Okay students, so this is the value you got if you take LCM, and the denominator is how much here, sin 4a and into cos 4a. Okay. So direct step we are writing, that is just we have taken here LCM. Now what is the observation from numerator? This is 12a and here it is 4a. If this is your alpha and this is your beta, students observe what is this 12a here? It is your again alpha and 4a is nothing but here beta. So what is the thing you are observing here? Sin alpha cos beta minus cos alpha sin beta. From compound angles this is nothing but sin of alpha minus beta. So let us write numerator as sin of 12a minus 4a. Okay. Now denominator, observe sin 4a cos 4a, both are of with same angle. Understand? Both are of with same angle. Then immediately you can go for this one sin a cos a. When both are here same value, it's nothing but half sin 2a. Okay. So now I am using that value, it is half sin, it is 2 means 2 into how much, 4a. Okay. So now here 4a, so you have to multiply here by 2 multiple. Now observe half sin 2a and it is sin A cos A. And now we observed here, this is how much students? 8A. 12 minus 4 is what? 8, isn't it? So sin get cancelled. Finally what is the answer you got? It is nothing but 2. Okay. 12 minus 4 sin 8A by sin 8A, and 1 by 2 you got finally 2. Therefore what is the answer here? It is nothing but option C. Easily you can do just by taking here only LCM concept, nothing to use here any of these 3A formula or 2A formula, etc. Only at last again we have observed it is the same angles, both are here same angle. Therefore the formula sin theta cos theta, nothing but half sin 2 into theta. Theta is here 4A, so 2 into 4A, that is 8A, and here also 8A, hence these two cancelled, and thereby you got finally 2. Okay students. Now let us do here the second problem. What is the second problem? Observe carefully. It is 4 times cos cube 40 minus 3 times sin 50 degrees. Understand, this is 40 degrees and this value is here 50 degrees. Understand. Moreover, both are not cos. Okay. So both are not cos. One is cos, the other one is sin, and angles also not one at the same. So students observe, this is your cos 3a formula. What is cos 3a formula? Your observation. This is 4 cos cube a, and this one also here a. So 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a, then you can write cos 3a. Okay. Now in this one both the values you observe here, both are in cos, and both must have here same angle. One is 4, the other one is 3. Therefore let us take this problem as 4 times cos cube here 40 degrees, and now students the complementary value of sin 50 is nothing but what? Cos 40 degrees. Therefore easily you can write minus 3 times cos, how much it is? 40 degrees. Okay. Got students. Now what we did here, sin 50 degrees is nothing but how much it is? Cos 40 degrees, because sum of the angles is 90 degrees. Okay. So now you got completely the formula cos 3a value 4 cos cube a minus 3 cos a. Students, whenever in any problems, if you observe in powers actually 3 values are multiples of 3, 6, 9, etc., then observe clearly it may be from the formula of 3 theta values, cos 3 theta, sin 3 theta, etc. So in any problem if you come across with a multiple of 3 or directly 3 in the exponent form, then just have a glance on 3a kind of formulae. Okay. Now what is the value here? This is cos 3a, and here your a is nothing but how much students? It is 40 degrees. Okay. Therefore we can write this as cos 3 into a, that is 40 degrees, and now this is equal to cos how much? 120 degrees. Okay. Now what is cos 120? It is nothing but minus half. Okay. Cos 120, cos 240, both are minus half using second quadrant and third quadrant. Okay students. So finally what is your answer in this problem? 4 cos cube 40 minus 3 sin 50, the answer is here minus half, right? Now let us check here the third one, that is x plus 1 by x given as here how much? 2 times cos 20 degrees. Okay. Then they are asking about what is x cube plus 1 by x cube. Now these are the options given. Now this is 20 degrees, then don't try to take here x is 1, therefore cos 20 value I can write 1, but it is not true. Na? Now cos 0 is 1, etc. Cos 20 is not 1. So don't use in that way, and now whenever these are unknown values, better don't go for any here substitutions. Okay. Now this is given and they are asking about x cube plus 1 by x cube. That means you know the formula a cube plus b cube. Now I want to make use of the formula a cube plus b cube, as you know about this value. Okay. So let us do this problem students. Now let us write here a cube plus b cube formula. So what is a cube plus b cube formula? It is nothing but a plus b whole cube minus how much it is? Minus 3ab into a plus b. Okay. So, this is the formula you are having for a cube plus b cube. Another formula also there. What is another formula? A plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. Okay. This is another formula also we have. But students, which formula is best one in these two values? Observe here, this is the known data, and as this is the known data, it is your A and this is your B. So, here A and B, A plus B is coming, again here also A plus B is coming. That is why which one is preferable to us here? This formula is preferable from these two values. So, let us use here from this one, A is your x and B is your 1 by x. So, x cube plus 1 by x cube is nothing but how much? X plus 1 by x whole cube minus what is this one? 3 into x into 1 by x, and again it is x plus 1 by x. Okay. So, this is the value you got using algebra formula. That is why here do not ignore these algebra kind of formulae. Now, here let us write here the given value. What is x plus 1 by x, students, given? 2 cos 20 degrees. So, 2 cos 20 whole cube minus this x and x get cancelled, 3 into x plus 1 by x means the value is 2 cos 20 degrees. Okay. Now, here let us multiply, this is 8 times cos cube 20 degrees and minus this is 6 times cos 20 degrees. Now, students, again observe here, it is nearer to our formula, just the only thing is you have to take 2 common. So, if I write 2 value common, it is 4 cos cube 20 degrees minus how much? 3 cos 20 degrees. Got it, students? So, observe clearly what happened. Again you got a formula of cos 3a. Now, this is your a value. Understand, this is your a value, and therefore you can substitute clearly the cos 3a value. How much you got now? It is 2 times cos 3 into how much? 20 degrees. Okay. 3 into 20 degrees, and this is cos 60. So, 2 into cos 60, that is nothing but how much? 2 into 1 by 2. So, finally what is the answer? 1. Therefore, which is our right answer? This is our right answer. Okay, students. Therefore, here not only trigonometry formulae, along with these, which other these are important here, this kind of algebra formulae. Okay. Students, have a glance on these problems, and these are again actually one of the previous JEE model problems. 1 divided by cos 290 degrees, and this is 1 divided by root 3 times sin 250 degrees. Now, students, whenever you have observed these type of problems having a large angles other than acute, first step better you do as just taking these as angles into acute angles. Okay. So, now here 290 degrees is there, you can use 360 minus, or you can use here 270 plus. Okay. So, I am taking here this as first one, 1 divided by cos 270 plus 20 degrees. Later we think how to solve the problem, everything. First I want to write in terms of acute angle, and this is root 3 times sin, it is 270 minus how much? 20 degrees. Okay. Better in this also you have to here convert in same nature of acute angle. Here you got 20, so here also I prefer to write 20 so that our problem will be easy. Understand? Otherwise here 20 and here if you write some other value, then again you need 2-3 more steps. You will get right answer, but now nothing is here, that means you need here more number of steps. Okay. That is why in the beginning itself here be cautious that whatever acute angle you are going to reduce, let it be here same kind of acute angle as much as possible. Okay. Now, what is 270 plus? Actually it belongs to 4th quadrant, and in 4th quadrant cos answers are positive. Moreover, 270 odd multiple of 90 degrees, therefore function must change. Hence, this first value is 1 divided by sine 20 degrees. Okay. Now, here 1 divided by root 3. Now, sine answers in fourth quadrant. This one, sorry, 270 minus. 270 minus means it belongs to actually third quadrant. In third quadrant, sine answers are here always negative, and therefore you will get how much here? Negative answer. Therefore, instead of plus symbol, now I am putting here minus symbol. Understand? And moreover, 270 means it is odd multiple of 90, therefore function must change. Hence, it will become now cos 20 degrees. Got it, students? So, first we have reduced the problem in terms of the value acute angle. Understand? Now, let us think what to do the problem. Options they give here numerical values, that is 1 by root 3, 4 by root 3, 4 or 4 divided by some other value, etc. But pakka answers are all here numerical values. As all options are numerical values, that means they simplified this problem without the values of sine and cos in the last step. Okay. Now, so what can be your observation? We don't know 20 degrees sine or cos, then the other step here you have to use just algebra, that is LCM. So, I am writing here root 3 times cos 20 degrees minus sine 20 degrees and divided by denominator it is sine 20 degrees and into cos 20 degrees, and this one is here root 3. Okay. So, students, this is the value you got now. Now, after this here again root 3 value, whenever you have observed earlier also we have done in our discussion that we want to write this value as cot 30 degrees, and thereby we can take cos 30 by sin 30, or you can use here tan 60 degrees, any of the values you can use. So, I am writing here cot 30 because we habituated to write. So, now if I write this value as this is equal to root 3 means cot 30, that is cos 30 degrees divided by sin 30 degrees. Okay. This is cot 30 and into cos 20, and next value minus how much? Sin 20 whole divided by denominator you are having root 3 times sin 20 into how much, students? Cos 20. Okay. Now, let us take this sin 30 as LCM. Understand? As LCM if you take, this is cos 30 and into cos 20 minus this is nothing but sin 30 degrees and into how much, students? Sin 20 degrees and whole divided by, now you got along with root 3 the other value sin 30 degrees and into sin 20 cos 20. Okay. So, up to this you got, right, students? Now, observe numerator again. What kind of value you got here? Cos A, cos B minus same 30 degrees repeated, again same 20 repeated. Therefore, it is nothing but cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. What is that formula? Cos of A plus B. So, now students, we write that value as cos A plus B. So, if you write the formula cos A plus B there, then what is our numerator now? It is cos of 30 plus 20. So, cos of 30 plus 20 and divided by the denominator is here root 3 is one value and next one is sin 30, you know it is 1 by 2 and sin 20 cos 20. Earlier also we have taken these two are both the values same, and therefore sin A cos A. What is sin A cos A formula? It is half sin 2A. Therefore, this is half sin 2 into how much, students? 20 degrees. Okay. So, which formula we applied? Sin A cos A is nothing but half sin 2A. Okay. So, this formula we applied, and in this A value is nothing but 20 degrees. So, 2 into 20. Now, what is this value, students? It is sin 40 and here cos 50, 50, 40. Again they are complementary. Now this 4 here, it goes to numerator, and hence you got 4 times, this is how much? Sin 40 degrees divided by root 3, and this one also here how much, students? Sin 40 degrees. Now these two get cancelled. So what is the answer here? 4 by root 3. Understand? So this is how much? Cos 50. Cos 50 can be written as here sin 40 because the complementary nature, and this 4 value goes up, and this one is root 3 here. Now 2 into 20 means it is 40. Again and again I have been telling you, please don't cancel this 2 and this 2. Understand? This value, it should be inside only once it is a function. Now finally what is our answer, students? It is nothing but 4 divided by what? Root 3. Okay. So to this problem the answer is 4 by root 3. Now the same model here, this problem. Understand? Root 3 cosec 20 minus secant 20. So let us do, I think, I hope you can solve all of you this problem. Now first we have to write cosec as 1 by sin. Later we write that secant also as how much here? 1 divided by cos. So let's start the problem by writing in that way. Now it is root 3 divided by how much, students? Sin 20 degrees minus 1 divided by cos 20 degrees. So got it? Just like same model of the previous problem. Now what is the next step? LCM. So root 3 times cos 20 minus this is sin 20 whole divided by denominator sin 20 into cos 20. Okay. So in this way we have taken LCM. Again this root 3 let us write as cot 30, that is cos 30 divided by sin 30, or you can make use of here tan 60 also. Now if it is cos 30 and divided by how much, students? Sin 30, and this value is nothing but here cos 20 minus this is sin 20 degrees whole divided by what is the value here? Cos 20 sin 20. Understand? Now again just like the previous problem, the only alternative is you have to take again LCM in numerator. Then cos 30 degrees cos 20 degrees minus it is sin 30 sin 20. So I think you have observed here whatever you are doing exactly it is nothing but the previous problem. Now this is sin 20 cos 20. Okay. AB, if you write BA, no error. Now numerator cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. So what is the value? Cos of A plus B, that is 30 plus 20, and divided by denominator this is 1 by 2, and again this is nothing but what here? A, and this is also A. So sin A cos A, it is nothing but half sin 2A. So half sin 2A means 2 into 20 degrees. Okay, students. Now observe, this is cos 50 sin 40, so it is 1 divided by, hence what is this answer in this problem? It is nothing but 4. Okay, students. So the previous problem is 4 by root 3, and this problem answer is here 4. So this model actually given in previous JE ones. Okay. Now students, just practice again and again all these problems whatever we have discussed, so that you can get complete confidence on application of formulae. Okay.